For most of a century, one kind of memory was thought to be ours alone: the power to travel back to a single past event and recall its what, its where, and its when. Then, a Cambridge scientist with a dancer's eye for movement watched a jay hide its food and proved the bird remembered all three. The reigning view had a name behind it. Endel Tolving argued that reliving a specific episode, mental time travel, depends on human self-awareness. Animals, the thinking went, were stuck in an eternal present. They could learn, but they could not remember a particular past. Corvids, the crows and jays, had begun to unsettle that assumption. And the scrub jay, which hides thousands of meals and finds them again, was the perfect place to test it. Here is the sharp version of the question. When a jay recovers a cache, is it just following a learned rule? Food is buried here? Or can it recall one specific event? Not only what it hid and where, but how long ago, and act on it. The design turns on a conflict the jays feel themselves. Given the choice, a scrub jay loves a wax moth larva, a fat, wriggling grub, far more than a peanut. But grubs rot, and peanuts keep. So the experimenters let a jay cache both in sand-filled trays made unmistakably distinct, each ringed with colored building blocks, so every hiding place was its own. Then they played the grub's freshness against the clock. In a single trial, the jay caches one food, waits days, caches the other, then recovers. So at the moment of choice, the two caches have different ages, one hidden 4 hours ago, the other 124. After 4 hours, the grub is still delicious. After 124, it has rotted to something no jay will touch. To choose well, the bird must know not just what and where, but when. And here is the move that makes it a proof. On the test, before the jay is let back in, every cache is quietly removed and the sand smoothed flat. Now there is nothing to see and nothing to smell. The trays are empty. Wherever the bird chooses to dig, it is digging on memory alone. And the jays chose exactly as memory predicts. After the short delay, they went straight for the grub tray, the prize, still fresh. After the long delay, the same birds turned away from the grubs and searched for peanuts instead, declining to dig for a treat they knew by now was spoiled. Crucially, only jays who had learned that grubs rot made the switch. Their choice depended jointly on what, where, and how long ago, integrated in a single memory. Clayton and Dickinson called it episodic-like memory. Like, deliberately, because we can measure a bird's choices, but never its inner experience. It was the first rigorous behavioral test of remembering a specific past in any animal, and it opened a field. Soon, jays were shown re-hiding food when a rival had watched them cache, and stashing breakfast where they expected to wake up hungry. Memory of the past and planning for the future. What makes it beautiful is that the cleverness is logical, not technological. No scanner, no probe, just a grub, a peanut, and a clock, arranged so that behavior alone could reveal whether a bird remembers when. Designing a situation in which an animal has no way to succeed except by real memory, that is the whole art. A worm, a nut, and a week's patience, enough to find another mind. Beautiful experiments.